And the home opener is underway.
Ball one. Ball.
Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. And the first out of the game is an easy one. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Pop foul out of play off to the right.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
The 0-2. Goes down looking. Brandon Marsh steps to the plate. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. On the ground, right side. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Stepping in is the switch hitting shortstop. In the dirt, and that is ball 1.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
Fouled off left side. Outside with a breaking ball. Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Payoff pitch. And that's going to get into the corner. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Next to hit, number 10. Next offering is fouled back.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second. And now Connor Griffin. That one fouled off. Here's the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. That one way inside.
straighten him up a little bit.
Could be extra bases. In comes the run from second. The relay tries to get back and save.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Went with the sweeper for the strike. Now quick throw to first. Now back in safely at first. Griffin, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. On a line, base hit. And they'll have runners at the corners after a one-out single.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
That's a base hit. Run scores. Stringing him one.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And that one way outside. And that's ball three. Sliced hard, but fouled down the left side. Runners at first and second with one gone. Late with the swing there. That one 95 to finish him off.
Right fielder.
And now Colton Cowser. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. The Turnpike Series continues now. We move ahead to the top of the second now. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. Rips one to right. That gets by him. Around first and hustling for second. The relay throw. And he's into second with nobody out.
He was all over that one. Solid double down the line, and that was a pretty decent pitch that he just turned on. Not really out over the plate. It was inside, but he was more than ready to get that bat through the zone.
One pitch and one out. So now with one away and a man at second. And now the first baseman. Inside, just missed. That one not close, and it's 2-0. Right through there for a strike. Fastball for a strike. 2-2. One out, the runner at second here in the top of the second. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Schwarber around third. He'll score, and they trail by one.
Everything came together for him. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
One down, Phillies down a run. And that one upstairs. Ashcraft goes 6 feet 5 inches, 220 pounds, and he was a second-round pick back in 2018. That misses the zone. Ball three. On the ground right side. 4, 6, 3 double play. And the inning is over. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Samuel Vassallo. one inside. Ball one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Marsh gets under it. And a quick out, number one. Here's the second baseman.
Second baseman, number 9.
Swing and a miss. 0-2. Swings through it for the K. That K is his third of the game. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. That is the inning. Back here in Pittsburgh, on to the third inning. And now for the Phillies, number 8. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And a base hit. Makes the turn at second, heads for third. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. Digging in is the switch hitting outfielder. He's 0 for 1. Line to right, base hit. Runner around third. Here comes the throw. Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. We are tied at 2. Here's Bobby Witt Jr. And we've got ourselves a pitching change. Brandon Iser. In the air to left center. Valdez flying after this one, but misjudges this one, and it's down. They take the force out, and that is a big first out. 2 aboard with 1 out. So digging in now for Philadelphia, Brandon Marsh. He was late there, strike 1.
One is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a
double steal. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Pickoff throw. And he's back in easily. Steal. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. High fly ball lifted into air right field. And that's the third out. Bottom of the inning. Now the number 2 hitter, number 10.
Center fielder, number 10.
Popped up first base side. Takes it in for the out. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. Singled and drove in a run his first time through. The throw to first. Great pick. They get out number 2 on a tough play. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Esmeralyn Valdez. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hammered down the right side, but foul. Hit on the ground to short. Witt. Third out. The Turnpike Series continues now. Here's the Phillies catcher, Salvador Perez.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
The 1-1.
Ball that's outside.
That's down and in. Next offering is fouled back. And a payoff pitch. Got him swinging. And here's the first baseman. RBI single his last time up.
Ball 1.
All tied up. Top half of inning number 4. And that's through there for a strike. And it's 1-2. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder. He hit into a double play his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Valdez on his way over. And that is that. Back here at PNC Park, bottom of the 4th, number 5 getting ready to hit. This one looks like trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position. Next, the switch hitting first baseman. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ballgame. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Witt fires to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Up next for the Pirates, Colton Cowser. And what a two-way player, not just offensively, but as good a defensive outfielder as there is in the game. Swings through that one for strike 1.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
That's too low. Ball 1.
Nope, that's inside.
Look at the stop. To first. And it beats him. What a play.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gems before the game is over.
Basallo in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man at second. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. New inning getting started, and now for the Phillies, number 8.
Number 8.
And that one hammered. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Sometimes you want to be aggressive early in the at-bat. He was right there. Hard line out, first pitch of the inning. No reward, but hey, you got to keep swinging it.
Number 26, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Way out front for strike 2. Got him looking for the K, and that's 4 strikeouts. So the Philly batting order turns over. Now it's the switch hitting outfielder. Out towards right center field. Moving under this one. And that is that. Back here in Pittsburgh, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Number 9 now at the plate.
Number 9.
Fly ball down the line. And no one can get to it. It's a foul ball.
You know, these Pirates looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They do have 2 hits with runners in scoring position, so they've delivered in those moments a couple of times, but for the most part, they're leaving a lot of food on their plate.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now the Pirates leadoff man. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. And a foul ball.
That's a ball.
Right through there for a strike. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the center fielder. He's a guy who does it all. Broken bat, and it's popped up. That is the inning. The Turnpike Series continues now. All set for the top of the 6th. Bobby Witt Jr. stands in for the Phillies.
Well, these Phillies need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. Just 1 extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. Go ahead run on base. Brandon Marsh digs in now. Iser keeping an eye on him. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And gone. That one felt good. And the Phillies take the lead. It's 4-2.
I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. 1 for 2. And he grounds one to the right side. Handles, throws the first. One pitch and one out. Salvi steps into the box now. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boog, light tower power?
That's right. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. Relay throw to second, but he's in there easily.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He's really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Up the middle. Slinging it to first in time. And now the right fielder.
Right fielder, number 3.
First pitch swinging. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom of the sixth inning. To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Connor Griffin.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Foul ball there. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Now batting.
Next, it's the Pirates cleanup hitter, Esmeralyn Valdez. Out to short. Witt to first. And there's two down. Now the third baseman.
Now batting. Third baseman, number 5.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth. That one the other way. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. Next is switch hitting first baseman. Swing and a miss, strike one. Off the mark there. Ball one. Runner at second, two down.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tee.
Lays out. Oh, it's off his glove. No throw, and that leaves him with runners at first and third after a tricky play. Colton Cowser will hit next. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. Runners at the corners with two outs. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Foul ball still 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 on, 2 outs. Stays alive. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. Nicely done to get out of the jam. Back here at PNC Park, we go to the top of the seventh, and now for the Phillies, number 8.
Ball one.
Check swing and a 1-0. Appeal to third. No swing. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. On the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One up, one down. Now it's the second baseman.
Ball. That's inside.
Ball to strike. Foul ball. And a ball and 2 strikes. On the ground, right side. And that one handled. Fires over to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. So back to the top of the order. And here's the Phillies leadoff man. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, number 53.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ball.
On the ground.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the inning is over. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Samuel Basallo. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Jose Alvarado.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations. Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
And a 1-1. That one lifted to left. Marsh settles under it. 1 away. Here's the second baseman.
That's a ball.
The Phils leading by 2 here at the bottom of the 7th. And that one hit 97 on the gun. The 1-1 is fouled off. 1-2 now. And that skips in the dirt. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2-2 now. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
And that one is lifted in the air on the move. And there's 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Ripped to third. Over to first. That ends the frame. Back here in Pittsburgh, ready to begin the 8th. Bobby Witt Jr. stands in for the Phillies.
Great take right there. Showed some really good discipline. Breaking ball coming in, you see it well, but don't trust that it's going to hang on for a strike. Nice job.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Fouled off left side. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it's a foul ball, but it had the distance. Got it. First out in the top of the 8th. Brandon Marsh, the next to hit. He's already homered in this game. To the right side. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 down, base is empty. Kyle Schwarber stands in for the Phillies. 1 for 3. Swings through that one.
This guy's sink has so much drop area. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just...
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. To the plate. Now for Pittsburgh is the deep. New pitcher on here, Jhoan Duran.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
In the air, right field. And there's one down.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Valdez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Duran, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the third baseman. 3 for 3's doubled twice and singled.
Yep, that ball went out.
2 down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Fights it off. He'll see another. 1-2 now. Got him. That's the inning. We go to the 9th. And here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. That one fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Here's the 0-2. That one ripped. 1 down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly...
Tap foul at the plate. Check swing called strike. That's strike 2. This to third. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 9th. Running out of chances to pad the lead. 2 outs, space is empty. Now it's the pinch hitter coming on, number 15. Looking for a two-out spark with the bases empty. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch it.
Backward slider. Bottom of the ninth, digging in, number 55. That misses the zone, and that's ball one. There's a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Right fielder.
So digging in, Colton Cowser. 0 for 3 in this one. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1. That one in triple digits.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The Phillies trying to close out a 2-run lead. We're in the last half of the 9th inning. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Samuel Bas. The next Pirate to hit. New pitcher on now, number 51. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That's a strike, and it's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
I'd say that stayed in the tunnel for a long time. No chance of even fouling it off.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. Now it's the second baseman. Corner infielders guarding the lines. You prevent extra bases. Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, Brandon Lowe.
And he would be the tying run, Boog, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
Tying run at the plate.
Well, an interesting situation. One swing you can tie up the ball game, but if you're patient and work a walk, then you bring the game-winning run to the plate.
Next pitch is downstairs. There's a strike.
No need to offer that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
The Buccos down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. And your final 4-2 for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Sciambi saying so long.
What a life. It's true that they chance I get to be honest. Wavy hair, mystique, up in his deep chain with some sick feet. Corner of 10th Street, scoop me in the MPV. I'm holding big. Solo was vocalist maestro. This fish grease, rest in peace, Polo. He see us, I was just with G. Just like Ryan E, me and Preem, this history. Young ones, abuelas, Jesus candles, bodegas. Always playing some gangstar. Who is there? They gon' say nah. Look at us now, De La Ma, Ray, Ghost, and Rick. Big up Big L, Prodigy, True Goy, they live. Martyrs, if you will, a legend has a cartel. I'm on jets with giants, I'm Bill Parcell. PTSD, Project Trauma still dwells. Happiness gotta be in you, money can't help. So salute to the men that never hit the pin black. We got to the bread and still live to spin that. What a life, I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords. Already classic before you heard it. The spoiler was on my feature verses. I lined it up kinda perfect and then I hurled it. Rhymes in my mind's like pearls and oysters. Boss of bosses, Morpheus on my... The illest style right here. Till I got white hair, getting foul type stairs. We ahead light years. We come out the starts. So let the start. Turn the light switch off. Drive a block, switch cars. Toss a face mask and gloves. Pulled another on the beat. Guess who the victim was? Guess who get reconfigured? The whole industry does. Premiere you my because we became the men our mothers prayed for. Maybe even exceeded their expectations, or maybe they always knew why tying up our baby shoes. What was waiting that brood and the souls of a chosen few. This ain't just talk, it's true. What a life. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords on my haunted piano. I'm a man, I'ma die about it. Feel the pain, but I'm not gonna cry about it. Tell the truth, cause ain't no reason to lie about it. Invisible fingers playing chords. My life is real.
Just about to get started, and the batter will be the shortstop.
Number 45.
And we're underway here in the home opener. That one hit the knees for a strike. And there's a foul ball. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And one away. Now it's the veteran outfielder.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
That's in there. That's strike two. Just underway, crowd getting settled here at Dodger Stadium. Check swing didn't go. The count now 2-2. Strike three, and that's two in a row. Two down, bases empty. Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. On the ground, into the outfield, base hit. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Swings through that one for strike two. Throw on to Freeman, and that will end the inning. Ceddanne Rafaela steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
Number 3.
And there's a curve through for a strike.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. I mean, over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
1-2, bottom of the first. The pitch. He'll do it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Big time power. Radish, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. Foul ball there.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Moving under this one. 2 away.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
Fires to first on the run. What a play. Back here in L.A., here's the third baseman, number 5. And the slider just misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Late with the swing there. Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts. Here's the veteran first baseman, a switch hitter batting right.
That's a ball.
Second inning here, no score. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting 7, right fielder Colton Cowser.
2 outs, base is empty. Up next for the Pirates, Colton Cowser. That's in for a strike, a slider.
That's outside.
Just missed. What a stop. Throw to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. Back here at Chavez Ravine, we head to the bottom of the second. Freddie Freeman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Could be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Pages in the box here and fouls it off for strike 1. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off.
There's a guy right there that really trusts his hands. I mean, you have to wait a little bit longer with the breaking ball. He did that, and he still had the power to drive it the other way. Just couldn't keep it fair.
Brings it in. Runner tags at second. Puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Wilyer Abreu steps to the plate for the Dodgers. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. On the ground to third. Fair ball. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action.
There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Adios. And off time. A 2-run blast. And now the catcher comes up to him. Dalton rushing. Bradish, 29 years old, and he was drafted in the 4th round back in 2018. Two down, nobody on. And that one is lifted in the air. That is the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium, here's the Pirates catcher now, Samuel Basallo. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can Get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Here's a 1-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. That's outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Pages under it. 1 down. Here's the veteran second baseman. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball. 0-2 now. Stays alive. Great catch. Foul ground up against the wall. So the batting order turns over. And now the Pirates leadoff man. In the dirt, ball 1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
2 down, nobody on. Ripped, but it curls foul. And a 1-2. Struck him out swinging. Back here in L.A., bottom of the inning, Enrique Hernandez steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A solo shot. Ceddanne Rafaela steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
You know, these Dodgers doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Into the outfield, base hit. And a man aboard.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
The 0-1. Runner takes off. That one fouled off. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a
runner on the go again. Oh, and now a wild pitch. Rafaela into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Swing and a miss, and he's down on strikes, and 1 gone. Here's Mookie to hit. Grounded out to short in his first trip. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Got him swinging. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Doubled his first time. Runner takes off for third. That one kicks away from the catcher, Rafaela. Up to third on the wild pitch. 2 outs and a runner at third here in the last half of the third.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Base hit and a run comes in.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
The 1-0. In the air to left center. On his way over. Brings it in. And that is that. Back here at Chavez Ravine. Start of the 4th. Number 10 now at the plate.
You know, these Pirates just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
Set down on strikes. Picks up strikeout number 7.
The designated hitter,
Connor Griffin, the next Pirate to hit. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
The Buccos down by 4. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton. Got him looking for the strikeout. Strikeout number 8.
fielder, number 55.
Here's a big power threat. Esmeralyn Valdez. He's 0 for 1.
Hey, 7 straight strikes to start the frame. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Swing and a miss.
All right, there's number 8, 1 away.
Throw on to Freeman, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Wilyer Abreu. Fouled off left side.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
That one finds the corner, and it's 0-2.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Caleb Durbin.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Base hit center field. And that's a 1-out single. Dalton Rushing steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1. No question about this one. It's out of here. A 2-run homer. 1 down. Here's Kike Hernandez. Hernandez, versatile player, can play all over the infield and the outfield. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Pitch misses. Now 1-2.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later